All right, we'll go through all my classes, all my updated classes. They've actually changed quite a bit, I think, in the last, I don't even know, month or so since my last one. Making Discord? Yeah, I'll put it to my Discord, my YouTube, everything. I'll probably have it out within a week. Anyways, all right, this is my vector class. I don't think I've changed it at all. I tried remove, I didn't like it. I'm gonna keep it the same forever, probably. My MP7, it's updated. Wait, I didn't mean to break on. I meant to have muzzle booster. Muzzle booster, heavy, super light grip tape removed. This is the class. This shit's actually pretty good. Another thing you could do is you don't really need a muzzle. You could just run like quick mag on it, but it's just preference. I think I meant to have a muzzle on that. P90. I do like this one. It's a pretty good P90 class. AK. This one's updated. It's a little bit newer. ECR. Barrel extender and MP7. I tried it with barrel extender. I didn't really like it. Muzzle booster takes away the recoil. I'll explain that in a minute. My M16. I like this one, to be honest. You don't really need barrel extender. I just had it for shits and gigs. M249. MK. My MDR, new updated meta. This thing is fucking... It's better than it was, but it's not better than the AK, CR, or M16. And then my 93R is this. I put the lightweight attachment on. You don't really need ADS speed. You can strafe a little bit quicker. I also use red dot on most of it. Most of my classes with it. So there's that. And then I'll just add my sniper too, but here's my sniper. I haven't changed it, so... People getting your creator code is just... I don't know, bro. I haven't, unfortunately, so no. What's better, AK or ACR? AK is like 1% better. The ACR is meta. You'll hear a term called GA, called Gentleman Agreement, where basically you only use, you know, one faction per team. That's why you see, like, and you don't use Spider Bot and shit like that. And then you'll see people not use the AK. They'll always use the ACR MP7 Vector because those guns are allowed. AK is not allowed because of its headshot multiplier, but in general, it's barely better than the ACR. They're both completely viable. M16 is also GA'd, so we're like LMGs, marksman rifles, snipers, shotguns, things like that. So, but I think the ACR is a little bit, or the AK is a little bit better. It's my preference personally. I do like the AK a little bit more. See, it hits a little bit quicker, but it has more recoil as the trade-off. I'll go through my settings next. I haven't changed really anything, I don't think. I think I might have changed to instant. No, I haven't. All this is the same. Just fucking pause it and screenshot if you guys need to update anything. But I have this on 0, 0. All this is about the same. My controller settings, 0, -1 now. I don't know if that was the same. It should be 50, 50.9, 2, 3, and then 1.5. Any and everything. I mean, I wasn't the one who came up with GAs, bro. I just joined into playing with it, man. Roll with it. I hear you, Snazzy. I mean, I feel like everything's about the same, so nothing really changed. Reflex, I mean, reflex is needed on most guns that, like, you know, the iron sight is shit. But I wouldn't use it on, like, a submachine gun where you can, like, get away with using it. It's not worth it. I think all this is the same. The only thing I changed was triple buffering. I put it to off instead of on, and it feels a little bit better. Sometimes when my game feels, like, choppy, I switch to windowed full screen from full screen. It just depends on the day. Like, honestly, some days it just feels better. It's weird. Placebo, I don't know. Play with DX12 off. You only play with DX12 if you have, like, a Windows 11, and as well as, I think, a really good computer, like literally like a 4080 or a Super or something. So yeah, I don't know, but that's what I play with. There's all of that. Here, fuck it. One more thing I could go through is my NVIDIA control panel real quick, so everybody sees this, because this is a good one to know. Let me do this. All right, we could start from my 3D settings. This is the one that you guys want. I would kind of copy all of these. I feel like I have them down pretty much to a T. I'm not going to go through them each one, but just screenshot and copy. I'll go slow. GA people just do the same, go ham. Yeah, exactly. Usually you want to abide to GAs. If you're in a 4Q playing a 4Q, you want to try to at the start and then just lock in shields if they don't agree. But you guys always want low latency mode on and prefer maximum performance. How's highest refresh rate? You guys want all of these on always. Highest performance for quality is good. Make sure your shit's always on the max so your computer plays more towards frames and running faster than power mode because it's not necessarily needed. I'd also use a surge protector just to make sure you don't blow your wall fucking through your neighbor's yard. It's not how it works, but you know what I mean. NVIDIA pushed out an update too. I also play in stretch res, but NVIDIA pushed out an update recently where you can't actually go to 1680. It locks you at 60 hertz. So you have to make a custom resolution through customize. You just click customize, then you go to your hertz rate, and you just up it to 240 or whatever your monitor's at, 144, 240. Don't go above or it won't work. What's ADS sensitivity transitions? Blend or instant, or there's another one I think, or gradual. Gradual means it's over time. Blend means it's a blend of when you're aiming in, your normal sense goes to your ADS sense, and instant means your ADS sense instantly clicks in. But yeah, I have my vibrance on 75. I would have it on like 85 or 90, but my eyeballs suck and they go fucking dry for some reason when I have it cranked. Another thing that is good, you want to put your shit on full screen if you are on stretched. If not, I keep it on aspect. And then for your other monitor, I'd lock it so that it doesn't overlap your main monitor. Sometimes if you click out or in your game, you'll see your PC tweak or something like that. It could switch between resolutions, and that's not good. My video color settings, I have them on default. My image settings are default. There was one thing. I don't really know where I'm going. I think that's about it. Oh, one thing you want to do as well is you want to make it so it's use the advanced 3D image settings at the top always. If you're on, I think it's AMD's the other one or something like that, it's going to be completely different than the NVIDIA control panel. I don't know any of those settings. Hi, Cuddy. I only know about the in-game setting. Oh, there's so much, Snazzy. There's even more than this. Like, you could overclock your shit even more. You want to make sure your drivers are always updated, all that stuff. But, yeah, that's all that. Now, I'm gonna go through movement shit again. If you guys have any questions, it'd be good, so because I can fucking answer them. So in chat, if you guys want to know anything, then let me know. But it's just this. Honestly, the movement's the exact same as it was the last time. If you guys saw my last video, like a few tips that you want in this game is you always want to keep your screen centered, just at least below the dick, at least below the crotch. Like you never want to be aiming down here, because if you're aiming at the floor, like you're not aiming at anything. You know, you want to be aiming a little bit above the floor. And I would aim above the crotch because you deal more damage. You deal 22 up here, and you know, you shoot further away, you shoot at a fucking toe. Then you, one, don't get aim assist, and in game, you'll get less damage because this game uses an engine that tracks where you're hitting people. I mean, in the range, it doesn't matter, it's not going to change, but you know, in game, when you shoot lower, you're one, getting less aim assist, two, it's harder to hit because there's less surface area, three, you get less damage. So you always want to aim at least chest level. You see that I am a little bit like neck level. More chest. It's easier to hit people in their belly. It's just, you know, because it laps to their back and you just have more surface area to shoot at. Which third-party program should I use for better aim? Yeah, I definitely use a Cronut. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Another thing you guys should 100% do is look into HID USBF. I'll say it again. HID USBF. It's a controller overclocking program. And if you need any help with that, just look up the Shotzi tutorial is what I used. It's really easy to do. You can overclock your controller so it has less input latency and everything registers a little bit quicker. As for YouTube, yeah. And also for Discord and stuff. You think this game's gonna die? I don't think it's gonna die, but I think it's gonna keep dying down until they fix it and add the faction lock, because every game's 4 phantoms in ranked. And there's hackers and whatever else. And they also need to make it so the rank system's a little bit easier to level up. What did I just do? Okay, I've never done that in my life. Anyway, another movement thing that I would say is, you know, you always want to be moving around. Like, you always want to camera in this game. Camera's really good. So if you go around this left corner, you want to, like, slide camera up. Or you even want to just jump around it. Never just run around a corner like this. You will get yourself fucking killed because people will have a pre-aim or center on you and you are dead. You always, no matter what, want to jump around corners like that. You know, snap onto your target, or you can even slide around the corner. That shit will always help. Mouse and keyboard's better? Not in this game. This game is definitely built for controllers. Do an intro, I know you want to. I would, but I'm streaming right now, and I feel like I'd fucking give myself the ick. Worse than I was in a game with aim assist? Yeah, for the most part. I do agree. Unless like it's a super mechanical game like Fortnite or something. But, or Apex is a 50-50 because it's more mechanical, but I mean, you can still, like, you know, top strafe, which is another thing I'll get into. This game is like partial top strafing, whereas in, you know, if you click your jump button, you can completely switch what you're doing midair. Like, if I'm going forward, I can strafe backward mid-jump. In COD, you have to go forward. Like, if I'm going forward and, you know, somebody's right here, right as I'm running, I want to sprint backward, jump back on them. Just throw off their camera. Your goal in this game is to throw off somebody's camera at all times and to throw off their, like, aim, right? So you always want to move around, do it randomly. Don't have, like, a set pattern of, oh, I like to go left. Oh, I like to go right. you want to just constantly move kind of in circles, and it's just, it'll be second nature to you at a certain point. You know, the overclock program open every time? Nah, it automatically does it itself. You just open it one time, you do what you need to do. I think you have to restart your computer sometimes. I don't really think you need to. And that's it. You don't ever have to open it again. You definitely gotta add the faction lock. Yeah, they do. I think they're supposedly adding it within a few weeks or a month or something, but I think it's got to be sooner. From PC to console is different. Yeah, it's because of the hertz and the FPS and input delay. Do you prioritize movement attachments then aim? I prioritize movement attachments on basically every gun, yeah. As well as time to kill. I just pull down really hard on my recoil. Do you play claw? Yeah, I play claw and I have paddles. What's a faction lock? So you can only use one faction per team instead of being able to spam like 4 factions. But as far as movement goes, that's kind of about it for all you want to learn. You just never really want to stop moving. Like, I wouldn't even stand still and hold a pre-aim in this game. You kind of want to always be strafing at least. So, like, you're doing this if you're holding something. However, like, sound settings are really good. So, you know, if you have an off angle, then don't move. But, like, that's only if you're in a corner and you don't want somebody to hear you. But you always want to be moving, strafing, jumping. Jumping's really good. And, oh, probably the best movement that I could say, and I literally started a meta with this, which people will agree on, is crouch spamming. One thing that you want to do in damn near half your gunfights, if you're not jumping, or you can't jump in a gunfight and strafe, spam crouch. If you crouch 3 times, your screen goes to shit and you have fucking Parkinson's all of a sudden. But if you crouch twice, or even 3 times, like this, then your shit doesn't. So, you know, you want to, like, crouch, make gunfight, reset yourself, go back to the gunfight, you can crouch. It's kind of situational, like, there's no priority between crouching or jumping. I wouldn't prioritize crouching only. But I would definitely say that crouching and spamming crouch is a very good movement style. Just it always throws people off. And that's kind of like the last thing and the best thing that you could do, to be honest. I control pieces, so like I mean, it has aim assist, like why wouldn't you? This game's just intended for controller players because they wanted to kind of take from COD's player base and the controller player base because the games are kind of dying out. What's that, 93R? I'll show you. And then that'll be it. This is my 93R. But yeah, that's kind of about all I could say in terms of like ranked and stuff like that and playing pubs. But in terms of movement, classes, and everything like that, I feel like I'm kind of on the upper tier of knowing everything. I'm like Emerald 3, so I don't know. But that's about it. So